Hi guys, I'm Shannon the Garden Girl from Georgina Garden Center. I'm going to plant up my herb planters today. Now normally if you've been following me, I do plant them in longer kind of like vegetable containers around my shed, but I thought I've done that for a couple years and you should change it up, not always plant the same thing every year. So in another video I'll show you what I'm doing in those ones, but this year I've decided to do my herbs, plant my herbs in these plastic pots, and I have filled with potting soil already. This one here I have chicken wire over because I started some dill by seed, so it has started to come up, and I purposely planted it in the center, and then I'm going to plant herbs around it. Sorry, the dog just walked by. So in this one, because the dill I planted, I can't remember the name, but it's not the really tall one, it's a shorter one. So I'm just going to watch. I do have a bunch of herbs here. I'm going to watch what I plant because I don't want whatever I plant around the outside to be higher than what's in the center. So keeping that in mind, I am going to plant, I'll do some thyme in this one because thyme will stay shorter. Okay, and always whenever you plant anything, just open up the root ball a bit, just so the plant knows it can spread its wings, it can grow. So, and this is going to be tricky because I can't move the soil around in this planter because I'll bury the dill. So I just have to watch. I'll put some in the other planter. Okay, so there's my thyme. And again, the top, if you've seen any of my other videos, I stress that this one's lemon thyme. That the top of your root ball, right here, is the top of the soil level in your pot, in the garden, wherever you're planting it. The soil level is always the same. Don't build up on the plant and don't have that root ball sticking up out of the soil. Always right, same level, okay? So that was regular thyme. This is lemon thyme. I love the smell of lemon thyme. This one I'm going to plant on the opposite side, and just try not to disturb my dill too much there. Dog wants to make an appearance, don't you, bud? So squish this in. Okay, keep going. You're blocking the way. Keep going. Okay. So there's my lemon thyme. So regular and lemon. I will plant some. This is coriander or cilantro. I'll plant that in there. And if you know me, you'll be surprised that I'm even planting this because I don't like coriander, cilantro. But I thought, you know what, why not? I could use a little bit in some recipes here and there. I don't have to have a lot of it. Or if I'm making something for someone else and they like it, then I can add it in for them. But I've never grown it before because I really don't like it at all. But I'm going to try it this year. So I'll put that on this side. Okay, again, I just give it a firm push in there on either side. The soil level of each plant is still at the soil level in my planter. What else do I have that will grow short? I have some Greek oregano. That will stay fairly short, so I'll put that in here too. And I always plant, there's always a way, if you've seen my videos, I sometimes look at the plant. I don't know if I've ever said this, but there's sometimes a nicer side to the plant, or just the way it's growing, so it naturally will complement the planter. So this oregano kind of has a flat side on the side, so I'm going to put that flat side towards the dill. Then it will grow over the side of the planter and kind of around the sides, instead of naturally, because all of it's growing this way, it's not going to cover the dill too much, at least not right yet. Okay, so there's 4 low-growing ones in that one. In this one, I'm going to start with some of my other taller stuff. So I have in here, I have different types of basil because I love basil. I will do, this one's all going to be kind of taller stuff. This one's going to be lemon balm. Although I'm not going to plant lemon balm. I have another idea for that one. I'll show you in a second. I'm going to do mint. And this one I have spearmint. Do mint. Open up the roots. Plant it in there even with your soil level. My next one, I will do rosemary. I'm going to put rosemary in the center. Okay, just kind of centered. There we go. So there's rosemary and mint. I will do Italian oregano in this one. Okay. And some of my things aren't looking good. My summer savory didn't make it, so I'll buy a new one of that. This basil is okay too. So a plant. These are all gonna get big. I'm just kind of planning it out here, sorry. Basil, I'll stick in there. I'll probably do another pot of just basil as well because I do go through a lot of it. I'm gonna try this year too, I haven't done before, is the red Reuben basil, just a red basil. So I'll put it in here. It's nice to add a little bit of color in your herb planter as well. So I've just broken that up. Definitely needs water. Okay, and then I have room for one more. I'll do my spicy globe basil. Just taking the bottom of the root ball off. The roots weren't in the whole pot. Didn't take up the whole thing yet. This just came off. So that's okay. Don't worry about that if that happens when you're planting. And put that here. So this one I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this one. I have 5 in that one so far. And replace my summer savory. And then I have an idea that I'll share with you guys in the next video, what I'm going to do with my lemon balm and my lemon basil. Hope you guys have a good day. And what do you guys grow in your herb garden? I'd like to know.